What's up guys, it's Kamahley here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys the best maps to improve your aim, editing, overall building, or anything in Fortnite. And as you guys know, I'm a small channel, so any likes or any subs would be greatly appreciated. And if you'd like to support me, use creator code Kamahley in item shop. And without further ado, let's get in the video. What's up guys? As you guys know, it's a lot of maps to improve in creative. But I'm going to be trying to show you guys the best one for aiming, editing, building, and just one map that's all together really good for each and every one of them. So the first map that we're going to talk about is going to be the best map for aiming. So as you guys know, you can use kovacs to improve your aim, but actually I feel like if you use a map in game, it's actually easier to get your aim better for Fortnite, just because you're not only just hip firing in kovacs, but you can actually get used to the actual mechanics while aiming with the aim trainers on Fortnite. This first map is going to be skaavok's aim training. This is the map that mongraal and a lot of other pros used to warm up before they start playing any type of games. This map has a whole bunch of new features, like they have tile frenzy, tracking, flick shots and tracking, and they even now have overall practice courses. So make sure you grab a shotgun, an SMG, and an AR. So for Tile Frenzy, he has 360 targets, Mini Tile Frenzy, and Jumbo Tile Frenzy. Now, what you do in Tile Frenzy is basically you're working on your first shot accuracy with your AR. You're working on how fast you can flick to another person from another person, and how easy you can place on your first shot. When it comes to making your aim better though, Tile Frenzy to me wouldn't really be the best, just because in most matches and instances you're not really doing a lot of first shot accuracy and you're not flicking to opponents with an AR. You will most likely flicking with a shotgun, but you're going to be doing a lot of tracking, and I recommend that you guys do practice tracking more than you practice Tile Frenzy. So for tracking, they have close range tracking, ski RNG, vertical, and horizontal. My favorite type of tracking is horizontal tracking, because in a real game scenario, people are going to be running side to side, which is horizontal, and also practicing your close range tracking with your SMG, especially in this one because the zombies move really fast and they move a lot in a lot of different areas. It could really improve your close range tracking. And the same concept with all the shotgun flick drills, especially the reaction one, that is also a really good one. Now, this map doesn't only have aiming courses, it also has a practicing course. It actually has 3 of them. Now, the combat course, you can practice just like editing, and then at one point, it'll let you practice the mongraal classic, which is really cool to me and a really good move. You can do other moves, you don't have to only do the mongraal classic, but I really like that idea. It's also another one where you just purely practice the tfue classic. And then the third one is where you just box fight zombies, which isn't really practical because, I mean, they don't have any guns, they don't actually have box fighting skills. I guess it's just for you to practice being your box and editing and shooting. For that one, I would just recommend playing regular box fights. So the map code and the person who made the map YouTube channel will be in the description below. The next map, we're going to be talking about editing. And if you guys have watched my videos in the past, you should probably already know what map I'm going to recommend. But it's definitely Fleas Editing Dictionary. I still really don't see anything being in this map, because he has so many different edits in this map that it's actually insane to me. He has categories from edit towers, edit tunnels, edit ups, and edit downs. And for each category, he has a whole bunch of different levels of edits, from like easy 1 edit to like really hard quadruple edits. So you can just grab a rift or a shockwave or whatever you want to grab to go down and edit to wherever you want to start off at. Normally you want to start off easy and then go up to hard, but you can just keep practicing something that you want to work on. For example, I try to practice on my editing down and stuff like that, so you can just keep on practicing on that. And if it gets too easy to you, I always recommend switching to something else so you can have the different style of edit when you get into that moment inside of a match. Also, building is turned on in this map, and it has a lot of open space, so when you don't feel like editing anymore, you can just start free building, and you can start free building and editing all at the same time, just to get that little bit of extra practice. Also guys, if you're not editing on time or is feeling a little bit delayed, it could just not be you. Ever since Epic added a new engine, there have been a lot of FPS drops and input delays, and it could cause you to mess up your edits. So keep that in mind when you're editing on this map right now. Hopefully they get these issues resolved in the future. Now we're gonna talk about the last map, and this last map is absolutely insane. It has almost everything I talked about and even more. It has 1v1 build fights, edits, shooting, free roam, tracking practice. Anything you can think about that you need to practice, this map most likely will have it. Some of the stuff you do need a friend for because it's 1v1s or 1v1 box fights. But I'm going to be showing you guys some of my favorite features of this map that I don't really normally see in a lot of other training maps, and also would help you guys improve. And also, you already know it's going to be in the description so you can try it out yourself. Now, for the aim training part of this map, they have one where you just shoot for headshots, and it's kind of like Tile Frenzy, but instead you're shooting at robots, so it's more mimicking an in-game person, and I think it is really better to practice your aim for than Tile Frenzy. And also they have another aim training drill called Vision, and basically you have to shoot the boxes through a whole bunch of different type of stuff while you're sliding on ice, so it's kind of hard to track it or see it, which will help you with your vision in game if you have bad vision or if you just don't notice stuff sometimes. And I also think that's a really helpful drill, and I never really thought of that. And for my favorite one on this map, they have a turtling one where it's basically a whole bunch of traps below you, so you have to try to perfectly do your turtles so you don't fall down into the traps or else you'll die. And this will really help you improve in turtling, especially if you play competitive and you want to turtle in the end game. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I really hope that helped and helped you guys find the best map that you need. And if it did, don't forget to drop a like and a sub. And also, to support me, use creator code Kamahley in the item shop. It's Kamahley, and I'm out.